Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. I'll be bringing you Game 2 of a series between the Boston Red Sox, and the Oakland Athletics from the 1978 Red Sox replay. This is a game from August 19th of 1978, which happened to be my grandmother's birthday at the time. It was her, let's see here, it's 1978, so it was her 65th birthday at the time. Anyway, Mr. Brody is here as my co-host. The Red Sox lost the last game in a heartbreaker to the Oakland Athletics, and Mike Torres getting the loss in the bottom of the ninth. So, Red Sox looking to rebound from that. They would actually lose this game in actual life, so hopefully we can get a victory today. So we build a Spaceman lead going up against John Henry Johnson of the Oakland Athletics. So let's play some ball.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
Alrighty, so it looks like a good day here in Oakland for game number 2 of the series. So it's John Henry Johnson on the mound. He comes in with a 9-11 record, was 11-10 on the actual season, with a 3.96 earned run average, 168 innings pitched, 168 hits allowed, 68 walks and 80 strikeouts, and has surrendered 19 home runs. So he's already surrendered more home runs than he did for the actual season. So the defense behind John Henry Johnson. Everyone, probably about the worst defense I've seen out of any one team. All below average range. Page, Delone, and Alston in the outfield. Duncan, Guerrero, Edwards, Revering, and Robinson in the infield, and Henry on the mound. All of the, like I said, below average range. Edwards the only one with the average range. Quite a few errors in that infield there. The outfield, not so many errors, but definitely no good arms really in the outfield. Delone with an average arm in center, and the other two with below average arms. So the Red Sox hopefully can capitalize on the poor defense by Oakland today, after, like I said, a heartbreaking loss yesterday. So the Red Sox line up against John Henry Johnson is going to be Rick Burrow, or JHJ instead of JBJ, like the Red Sox have JBJ on their team now. So that's JHJ, John Henry Johnson. Rick Burrows, the shortstop, will bat first, followed by Jerry Remy, the second baseman, batting third. Wow, Jim Rice in center field here. Getting a start in center today. Carlton Fisk is going to play left field. Wow, I haven't seen that this year. So Carlton Fisk will get a start in left field. So the Red Sox with an interesting outfield today. Dwight Evans is the right fielder, hitting fifth. George Scott, the first baseman, will hit sixth. Then our favorite, Bob Bailey, of course, is a lefty in the lineup. Bob Bailey will get a chance at DH. Batting eighth, Butch Hobson, the third baseman, will hit eighth, and Bob Montgomery behind the plate hitting ninth. So the Red Sox are going to have to really dig deep here to pull this one out. With players playing out of position. Bob Bailey in the lineup and Montgomery in the lineup. So we'll see if they can get a victory out of this. But hopefully they can take advantage of that poor defense by the Athletics. So Rick Burleson comes in hitting .273 with a homer and 37 runs batted in. Robinson is behind the plate today for the Athletics. So Johnson looks into the sign from Robinson. Here's the wind up in the pitch. It's going to be off the 6th column. And here we go. Range check. This is what we didn't get a lot of range checks in last game. I noticed that. I don't think either team committed an error. I don't think so. Hopefully we'll get a lot of range checks from the Athletics today. Looks like there are quite a few on John Henry Johnson's card. So hopefully we'll get one of those. So Mitchell Page with the first range check of the day. So a 1 through 11 will be a base hit. And it's going to be a double. No error, though, but they'll take that. So Rick Burleson gets a double, as Page cannot get to that one. It's a good start for the Red Sox here. So runner scoring position with nobody out. And Remy, oops, I hit the key by accident and mean to start him right away. So Remy comes in hitting .299, slipped just below 300. With 2 homers and 35 runs batted in. So it's going to be a range check on Guerrero. So 1 through 6 will be a base hit. He gets in front of it. And we're going to hold the runner. So Burleson holds at second as Remy is retired for out number 1. So Jim Rice up now. He had a rough day yesterday. Was 0 for 4 with an intentional walk. He struck out 3 times against Steve Rinko. So the average now down to .309 with 35 homers and 102 runs batted in. So can Rice put the Red Sox ahead? And that's me off the 5 column. And he strikes out. Rice is way out in front, as Johnson pulled the string on him. The Red Sox are 5-5 in their last 10 games. So that'll bring up Fisk, who almost yesterday's hero if it wasn't for the Athletics getting 3 straight hits with 2 outs in the 9th off Torres to give them the victory. From the jaws of defeat. Snatching, that's it. That's what I was looking for yesterday. Snatching the victory from the jaws of defeat. I mean, snatching the... I don't know. Anyway. So Fisk up now. Chance to get an RBI. Fisk comes in hitting .305 with 15 homers and 67 runs batted. It's off the 4 column. And Carlton Fisk gives this one a long drive. And this one is out of here. So Fisk gets his 16th home run of the season and puts the Red Sox on top 2-0. So a good start for the Red Sox as Fisk goes deep. Be interesting to see what Fisk's stats are at left field here. So Evans up now. Evans comes in .248 hitter with 19 homers and 67 runs batted in. And he strikes out to end the inning at the curveball in the dirt. But Fisk comes through with a 2-run bomb. Puts the Red Sox on top 2-0. Oh, yeah. So Fisk, definitely a liability out there in left field. And Rice, definitely a liability in center. So the Red Sox not with their best defense out there. Especially in the outfield now. So Fisk, Rice, and Evans in the outfield. That's weird just even saying that. Fisk and Rice below average range. Evans with excellent range in right. I would have think they would have wanted to put... I guess they want to leave Evans in right there. But Fisk's the most error prone with a 16 error rating. Still not horrible though. Fisk with a +1 arm in left. And Evans with a cannon for an arm in right. So in the infield, it's Hobson, Burleson, Remy, and Scott. Hobson horrible at third. Burleson excellent range at shortstop. Somewhat of a high error rating. Remy and Scott above average on the right side. Montgomery behind the plate, below average range. Not too bad of an error rating, but with a slightly below average arm. And Bill Lee on the hill with average range. Pretty high error rating. And a slightly below average at holding runners on. Despite being a lefty. So the lineup for the for the hometown Oakland Athletics. Miguel DeLone, the center fielder, will hit first. Del Alston, the right fielder, hits second. Mitchell Page in the left hits third. The DH, Rico Carty, who I looked it up, and Rico Carty was acquired from the Toronto Blue Jays. I think he played about 40 games with the Oakland Athletics. Let's see here. And hit 11 home runs. So Duncan, is it Tyler Duncan? Taylor Duncan is a third baseman today, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Dave Irving, the first baseman. Mario Guerrero at short hits seventh. Bill Robinson, is it Bill Robinson? Bruce Robinson, behind the plate, hits eighth. And Mike Edwards, the second baseman, will hit ninth. So DeLone comes to the plate. I believe he was hitless in yesterday's game. So Lee comes in with just a 4.9 record. He was 10-10 on the actuals. So Lee, and his ERA is pretty close to what it was. So he just hasn't gotten the run support that he did during the regular season. Let's see if he can get his fifth win today. 165 innings pitched, 165 hits allowed. So he's fared somewhat better ratio of hits to innings pitched. 40 walks and 43 strikeouts. 19 home runs surrendered. So DeLone steps in the box. Lee looks in the side for Montgomery. Here's the windup in the pitch. And he's going to hit a line drive to Burleson, who makes the catch for out number one. So Del Alston up now. Alston, a 209 hitter with a home run, 8 runs batted in. And he hits a grounder to third. Hobson's up with it, over to first. So 2 up and 2 down for Oakland. Brings up Mitchell Page. Page 299 on the season with 14 homers and 63 runs batted in. And he'll get a good one to hit here. And he'll draw the walk. So he lays off of it. So it brings up Rico Carty with runner on first and 2 down. Carty hitting .306 with 31 homers, 90 runs batted in. One more home run, and he'll beat his season total of 31. Off the 4 column of Lee, and that's going to be a fly ball to left. Fisk with a chance, reaches up and makes the catch. That's weird. So that'll be it for Oakland in the first, and after 1 full, it's Boston 2 and Oakland nothing. So Johnson back out on the hill. He'll face Scott, Bailey, and Hobson. Scott comes in hitting .245 with 11 homers and 38 runs batted in. And that's going to be a base hit for the Boomer. So good start for the Red Sox here in the second. Hoping to add to their 2-run lead as Scott gets a hit off of the curveball. Bob Bailey up now. Bob Bailey hitting .173 with 2 runs batted in. And it's going to be off of the 4 column. And Bailey will fly to center. DeLone's there and makes the catch for out number 1. Let's check our scores here. So Cleveland edging Chicago 1-0. Ex-Red Sox Mike Paxton and Barrios dueling. Detroit, Milwaukee are scoreless. Keep an eye on that one. Wilcox and Augustine dueling. Milwaukee on top of California 2-0. Texas leads Kansas City 1-0. Minnesota slipping by Toronto 2-0. Yankees over the Mariners 4-1. Keep an eye on that one. Rivers has hit his 9th home run for the Yankees. And our matchup, Boston's on top 2-0. So Butch Hobson out now. He had an inside the park home run in yesterday's game. His 11th home run of the season. So 1 out and a runner on first. Hobson hitting .271 with 11 homers and 46 runs batted in. Gets one he can handle here, hopefully. And grounds it to Duncan. This could be 2 over to second for 1. Back to first. And they turn 2. So that'll do it for the Red Sox in the second as it remains 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Taylor Duncan up now, .257 hitter with 3 homers and 16 runs batted in. 5 column of Lee. And he's going to get a hold of one here. And that one will go to the wall. Rice can't get to it. Fires the second. Not in time. So Duncan's on with a leadoff single. Leadoff double. Brings up Dave Revering. First baseman's hitting .232 on the season with 12 homers and 43 runs batted in. Duncan gets his lead. Lee looks at him. Looks in for the sign. Kicks and delivers. And strikes him out. So an eephus pitch with a nasty bend on it. Fools Revering for out number 1. So that'll bring up Mario Guerrero. Guerrero, .249 hitter with 3 homers and 43 runs batted in. Here's the pitch. And he's going to get a base hit to center. Duncan will take third, so that'll put runners at the corners with 1 down. Bruce Robinson up now. His first at bat of the season. Hit .250 on the season. With 8 runs batted in. And 84 at bats. So let's take a look and see if this is his first season or not. And it was. So Bruce Robinson here is making his major league debut with the Oakland Athletics. He would play 3 seasons. He would play 79 and 80 with the New York Yankees. But with only 6 games, 28 games with Oakland in 78, and only 6 games with the Yankees in 79, and just 4 games with the Bronx Bombers in 1980. Overall, a 228 average in 101 at-bats, with no homers and 10 runs batted in. So, Robinson making his major league debut with runners at the corners and 1 down. Here's the windup and the pitch by Lee. And that's going to be a ground ball to first. Taken by Scott, throws the second for 1, back to first, double play. So the Red Sox get out of it. Lee gets out of it, I should say. As Robinson grounds out in his major league debut into a double play. Alright, Monty up now. Monty comes in. Having a great season so far at the plate in limited time. Making the most of it, hitting .385 in 26 at-bats with 9 runs batted in. Already almost double his RBI total for the season. Has 2 triples, which is double his total for the season, and 2 doubles. So this is likely, I think, to be one of Monty's last starts of the season. One of his last starts. He may get another one. Or 2. Let's see. So Monty's going to get one to hit here. Let's see what he can do with it. Not a lot going on in that one column, but he's got a few spots on there. And he strikes out. That would have been nice to get his 3rd triple, but he cannot. So Monty is the first out of the 3rd inning. That'll be Rick Burleson. Doubled his first time up. And came around on Fisk's 2-run homer. And he'll get a base hit just out of the reach of Edwards. So that'll be Jerry Remy, who's 0 for 1. And it's going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher. Johnson gets in front of it, gets to it, but boots it. Can't come up with it. So Burleson will take second. So Remy on the error by Johnson. First error by either team today. So it'll put runners on first and second with 1 down for Jim Rice. Rice struck out his first time up. And this will be a ground ball at the shortstop. A range check on Guerrero. Gets in front of it. And see what he does with it. Bear hands it over to first and gets him. So the runners will move up. With 2 down now for Colin Fisk, who hit a 2-run shot his first time up. His 16th home run of the season. RBI opportunity here. And they're going to put Fisk on to load the bases. So Dwight Evans 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Another range check on Johnson. Gets in front of it. Oh, and he boots it once again. So Johnson with his second error of the inning as the throw pulls Revering off the bag. So that'll bring a run home. So it's 3-0 now Red Sox. No RBI in the play. As Evans reaches on the error. So George Scott up now, singled his first time up. Oh, and he just misses it. Lines out to Edwards and makes a snow cone catch. That definitely saved at least a run, possibly 2. So after 2.5, it's Boston 3 and Oakland 0. Lead now with a 3-run lead. We'll face Edwards in the top of the order, DeLone and Alston. Edwards was part of that Oakland comeback in the 9th inning. So he looks in for the sign from Montgomery. Here's the windup and the pitch. Edwards comes in hitting .283 with a homer and 24 runs batted in. And he lines out to Remy for out number 1. That'll bring up DeLone. DeLone lined out his first time up. And this time he'll ground out to Hobson. A screamer. And throw pulls Scott off the bag, but Scott swipes it with his glove, so that saved the error on Hobson. So for out number 2 now. So 2 up and 2 down for Oakland in the 3rd. Del Alston grounded out his first time out. And he'll ground out once again, this time to Remy. So Oakland goes in order in the 3rd. And after 3, it's Boston 3 and Oakland 0 as they tack on another run. Alrighty, so Bob Bailey up now. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox in the top of the 4th, up 3-0. Bob Bailey flew out his first time up. It's going to be off the 3 column. And he'll draw a walk. So good start for the Red Sox as he holds up on a pitch in the dirt. So Billy not a threat to steal. This will be his last season of his career. And probably one of his worst, especially from against right-handed pitching. So Butch Hobson up now. Grounded out into a double play his last time up. His first time up. And it's going to be off the 1 column. And it's going to be hit to Guerrero. Catches a liner for out number 1. Bailey holds at first. So it'll be a Bob Montgomery who struck out his first time up. probably going to strike out again. Nothing but almost Ks on that one. That 2 column even worse. And he strikes out for the second time today. So Montgomery now 0 for 2 on the day. Burleson up now. Doubled in the first and singled in the third. Gets a good one to hit here, though. But he grounds out the third. As Duncan has it. Throws over to first. That'll do it for the Red Sox in the top of the fourth. So after 3.5, it's Boston 3 and Oakland nothing. Page up now. He walked his first time up against Lee. Gets a good one to hit here, though. And drives this one a long way. And this one is going to be out of here. So that puts Oakland on the board. As Page hits his 15th home run of the season. 3-1 now, Boston. Oops. And Carty is going to line one to Scott for out number 1, as we accidentally hit the keyboard on that one. Didn't mean to hit it that fast. So Duncan up now, 1 for 1 with a double. And he'll ground one to Remy. Fires over to Scott for out number 2. So Revering up now, strikeout victim of Lee his first time up. And this time gets a hold of one though. And hits this one all the way to the wall. So a 2-out double for Revering. So Mario Guerrero, representing the tying run, comes to the plate now. He singled his first time up. And this time he pops it up to Remy, who handles it for the 3rd out. So Oakland gets 1, and it's now 3-1 after 4. Hey, Miss Mags. Miss Mags is in here to say hi. Yeah, why don't you go be a co-host over there? So Jerry Remy up now. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox in the 5th, up by 2. Grounded out in the 1st and reached on an error by Johnson in the 3rd. And this time he'll pop one up to Duncan. Calls for it and makes the catch. So Jim Rice up now, 0 for 2. And he strikes out for the second time today. So Rice having not a good series against the Athletics so far, as he struck out now 5 times. And 7 at-bats, I think. So Carlin Fisk up now. Put the Red Sox on the board with a 2-run shot in the 1st. And was intentionally walked in the 3rd. This time he'll get a walk the regular way. Like they were pitching around him. So Fisk's on with a 1-out walk. Brings up Evans. Struck out in the 1st and reached on an error. Another error by Johnson in the 3rd. Johnson committed 2 errors in the 3rd inning. Leading to a Red Sox run. And Evans strikes out. So Johnson now with 6 Ks on the day. So let's check out scores from our division here. Detroit leads Milwaukee 2-1. And Seattle's on top of the Yankees 6-4. So that's good. So Bruce Robinson up to the plate now to lead it off for the Athletics here in the 5th. In his Major League debut, his Major League first at bat, he grounded out into a double play. And this time he will get his first hit. So in his second at bat, off Bill Lee, he gets his first hit. He would actually get 2 hits in his Major League debut, going 2 for 3 against Lee. So Mike Edwards up now. Robinson being held on by Scott. Edwards lined out his first time up. And this time he'll fly out to center. So one gone in the Oakland fifth. DeLone up now. DeLone 0 for 2. And he'll ground out to Hobson. Swinging, more like a swinging bunt. Throws to second. And he gets the out at second. So good play by Hobson to get the lead runner. So 2 down now for Alston. He's grounded out twice today. And Lee throws over to first. And DeLone's back. And DeLone's back safely. But it looks like he's going to run this time. So let's see what we got here. And we're going to have Montgomery hold on to it. We don't. He has a 12% chance at an error. So DeLone gets the stolen base. And there's Miss Mags. Whoops, I thought she was going to sit there next to Purple Dinosaur, but she decided not to. Oh, and he's going to go for third here. So DeLone is going to try to steal for third. We're going to throw for him at third. Do we want to throw for him at third? No, not with 2 outs. We're going to... Oh, man. Yeah, I think Monty probably would have thrown for him. We're gonna throw for him going to third. And he gets him. So DeLone gets a little greedy there. And Montgomery throws him out. So through 5, it's Boston 3 and Oakland nothing. Oakland 1. Scott 1 for 2 with a single. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in the 6th. And he lines out to Edwards for out number 1. Bob Bailey up now. Flew out in the 2nd and walked in the 4th. And this is off the 4 column. And Bob Bailey's going to hit one to the wall. So Bob Bailey with a rare double is on with 1 out. So that'll be a Butch Hobson 0 for 2 today. And he strikes out looking on the dipsy-do. So 2 outs now. The base is empty. I mean, with a runner on second for Montgomery, who struck out twice against Johnson so far. And they're going to intentionally walk Montgomery. Wow, that's weird. They intentionally walk Montgomery to get to Burleson. So they must just want to force at any base, but Burleson's having a good day today. He's 2 for 3 with a double and a single. See if Burleson can make him pay. Oh, and it proved to be good strategy, it looks like, unless they can get that 2 roll up there. And he strikes him out looking. So strategy pays off as the Red Sox are unable to score. And after 5.5, it remains 3-1 Boston. Del Alston is grounded out twice against Lee so far. And he'll get a hold of one here, though. But being a weak hitter, it's not a home run. It's just a single. Thankfully. If it was Page, it definitely would have been a home run. So tying run will come up now with Mitchell Page. He homered off Lee to put Oakland on the board back in the 4th. And Montgomery blocks the pitch. Alston's on the run. We're going to throw for him. Oh, and Alston just gets in there. So 3 out of 6 is Alston this year. So Alston's scoring position now with nobody out. And he'll get Page to pop up to Scott. He's under it and makes the backpedals and makes the catch just in fair territory. Fakes the throw to second as Alston dives back. So Montgomery goes out to talk to Lee. What are you saying, Miss Maggs? Miss Maggs has got some commentary here. Yeah, why don't you go back in your co-host seat, Miss Maggs? Miss Maggs trying to get into the... Once again, she keeps trying to get into that host seat. She's on my lap now. Say hi to everybody, Mags. Don't be shy. Alright, so Rico Cardi, he could definitely tie his game up with one swing of the bat. Steps into the box, currently 0 for 2 against Lee. And he won't be able to do it here, hopefully. No, he'll ground one to Burleson. Looks the runner back. Throws the first for out number 2. Gets Cardi easily by 3 steps. Duncan up now. Duncan doubled back in the second, 1 for 2. Oh, but he'll get one to hit here. And that one's going to go all the way to the wall, so Alston will come around the score. Duncan into second with an RBI double, and it's 3-2 now. So that'll bring up Dave Revering. 0 for 1, 1 for 2, doubled against Lee back in the 4th. Can he tie the game here? And no, he cannot, as he pops it up to Hobson for out number 3. So the Red Sox get out of it with only 1 run scored against them. But it's 3-2 now, headed to the 7th. Johnson up to 96 pitches through 6 innings, so this is likely to be his last inning of work. So Jerry Remy, 0 for 3 on the day, up to the plate now. Did reach on an error back in the 3rd by Johnson. Strikes out. For out number 1 of the 7th. Let's see, so Milwaukee and Detroit are tied at 2. And the Yankees have tied up Seattle now 9-9. So Rice up now with a 1 down. Rice 0 for 3 in a mini slump. And strikes out for the 3rd time again today. So 3 times yesterday and 3 times today. Wow. So Fisk up now. Hit a 2-run homer in the 1st and was intentionally walked in the 3rd and drew a walk in the 5th. So they've been careful with Fisk after that home run. And this time they get him on the off-speed pitch to end the inning. So Miss Maggs has just delivered the trivia question to me. How do you compute a pitcher's earned run average? Well, that is going to be total number of runs. Runs. Is it runs times innings pitched? Wait a second. No, it's runs. Runs allowed. Times. Is it runs allowed times 9 divided by innings pitched? I think that's it. Yeah, runs allowed. Earned runs times innings pitched divided by 9. So for instance, if it's 7, if you pitch, say, 6 innings, and you give up 3 runs, that would be 3 times 6 is 18 divided by 9. No, or is it the other way around? It's innings, it's runs allowed times 9 divided by innings pitched. That's it, I think. So if you gave up 3 runs in 6 innings, maybe 3 times 9 is 27. 27 divided by 9. No, wait, 27 divided by 6 would be 4.5. That's it. So it's runs times 9 divided by innings pitched. Earned runs times 9 divided by innings pitched. So lock in your answers. Yeah, earned runs charged by 9 divided by the total number of innings pitched. So that is right. So we are correct there. So that's some baseball basics there, but not always that obvious. Definitely a lot easier to compute than quarterback rating in football. Who I still have no idea how they figure that one out. Makes no sense to me. Anyway, Lee up back in the 7th inning here with a 1-run lead now. There is action in the Red Sox pen as Lee's up to 84 pitches. So he's going to face Guerrero, Robinson, and Edwards, the bottom third of the order. Guerrero 1 for 2 on the day. And it's going to be off the 5 column. And it's going to be a ground ball to Burleson. Range check. Not too many range check for the Red Sox today. And he gets in front of it. And makes the play over to Scott for out number 1. So, Bruce Robinson up now. Got his first major league hit in his second at bat. 1 for 2 on the day. And this time he'll pop up to Remy. So 2 up and 2 down for Oakland in the 7th. Edwards up now, 0 for 2 on the day. And it's a ground ball to third. Hobson scoops it up, fires to first. And Oakland goes in order in the 7th. So Bill Lee will most likely hit the showers after that one. And I'll bring up Dwight Evans to lead it off in the top of the 8th. Evans, pair of strikeouts, 0 for 3 on the day. Did reach on an error by Johnson. And Evans gets a good one to hit here, though. Can he get his first hit of the day? He does. Evans rips a single to left. So the Red Sox can grab some insurance runs here. Run or 2. That would be great. Especially with their bullpen. They need all the help they can get. So Scott up now. He singled back in the first. 1 for 3 on the day. And he's going to pop out to Guerrero at short for out number 1. Bob Bailey up now. Bob Bailey doubled his last time up. 1 for 2 officially with a walk. And that'll be a fly ball to center. So 2 down now for Butch Hobson, who's 0 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be over DeLone's head. That's going to go out of the way of the wall. And we're going to send... Who's that running? We're going to send Evans. 75% chance. Hold trailing runner. And Evans comes around the score on the clutch RBI double by Butch Hobson. Give the Red Sox a 4-2 lead. So to bring up Bob Montgomery, he was 0 for 2 officially, intentionally walked. And they're going to intentionally walk Montgomery for the second time today. Wow, I don't think that ever happened probably in the major leagues. Not for Montgomery, wow. So Burleson, hopefully, it worked last time. Hopefully Burleson can make him pay this time. And that's it. Going to be it for Johnson as John Henry Johnson comes out of the game. Dave Heberl on in relief once again today. You got the victory in yesterday's game. Now 8-1 on the season with 6 saves. 354 earned run average. 97 innings pitched. 99 hits allowed. 26 walks. 59 strikeouts. And it surrendered 14 homers. So Heberl looks in for the sign for Robinson. Looks at the runners. Kicks and delivers. And strikes out Burleson again. So, once again, the strategy of intentionally walking Montgomery works. The Red Sox do tack on a run, and after 7.5, lead it now 4-2. Let's see who we have up here. We have a couple lefties coming up after this. So I think we're gonna leave in. I'd rather have Lee face them than Bergmeyer. So we're gonna have Lee try to squeeze another inning out of him. Which again may backfire, as that's going to be a double. But we have a run to play with now. So I think I'm going to try to take advantage, unless they try to pinch hit here. If they pinch hit, then I'm going to take out Lee. Let's see. So Alston 1 for 3 with a single. And they are Rob Piccolo. Let's see. He's hitting 288 for us. Only 280, 26 on the season, so. I think we're gonna, let's see what his card looks like against righties. Yeah, he's much worse against righties. We are gonna bring in a relief pitch. So that's gonna be it for Lee. So he can win it, but he cannot lose it. So I guess we'll take him out there. Let's see, who do we bring in here though? Definitely want to bring in a righty. Drago's kind of overused. There's another lefty coming up after this, so they'll probably keep Page in there. Oh boy. Do we hope that Page gets hit off the lefty card? I mean, that it gets off of Campbell's card? I think we do. Because I don't really like any of the other options here. Montgomery has not been good, so we're going to bring in Campbell. So Lee's day is done. What do you think, Mr. Brody? Do you agree with that strategy? You think so? You say, yeah, Mr. Brody says, agrees with me on that one. He says, no Stanley. Mr. Brody is saying, no Stanley. That's what he's barking up there. All right, we're not going to bring in Stanley. Okay. So hopefully this will pay off here. So Campbell having a fine season, 4-1 with 4 saves, 2.78 earned run average, 36 innings pitched, 38 hits allowed, 10 walks, and 30 strikeouts. But I think he and Drago have been our best bets out of the bullpen. So let's see what he can do here against Piccolo. Hopefully this is on Piccolo's card. Oh boy. As Campbell's not the greatest here, but I'm hoping we can get through this. And it is on Piccolo's card, which is a good thing. And it's a ground ball to Burleson, so good. Here's DeLone holds at second. DeLone with a lot of speed there. So Page up now. Hopefully, again, stay away from that one column. It should be all right. So DeLone's going on the pitch, and we have a chance to throw him out. We're going to try to get him out. Oh, he's in there safely. Yeah, it was worth a shot, I think. If it was a tying run, I might not have, just because I didn't want to throw it away. But we took a chance there. So DeLone at third with the 1 down. Oh no, no. A balk? Are you kidding me? The tying run scores on the balk by Campbell. So Page represents the tying run here. Good, that's what we want, 6 column. Oh no, but a range check on Hobson, no! Oh, come on. Okay, gets in front of it now is what we got to worry about. Come on, 12, 14, 15. Ah, and he's going to commit the error, of course. Ugh. So Hobson boots it. So Cardi up now. Oh boy. See what Cardi is against the lefties. We don't want to bring Bergmeyer indefinitely. Oh boy. Alright. Come on, Campbell. Oh no. No. No! Any righty would have been bad, though. And we definitely didn't want to bring Bergmeyer in, so... Enrico Cardi makes them pay as they score 3 runs off Campbell. So that's going to be it for Campbell. I guess we have got to bring in Stanley now. Once again, the Red Sox pitching lets them down. This time it is the bullpen. Ugh. So Cardi makes him pay with his 32nd home run of the season. And Fisk will make the catch. Fisk makes a diving catch. Wow. So 2 down now for Revering. And again, Stanley does get out of it, but he's been horrible this year, so we really couldn't trust him. I definitely would trust Campbell way more than I would touch Stanley, and that would have been a home run off Stanley anyway, on Cardi's card anyway, so didn't really matter there. And Bergmeyer, like I said, is out of the question because he's just bad against the righties. We're not going to chance that. So it's the roll of the dice. So the Red Sox now, once again trailing. Well, not trailing, but trailing late. Hopefully the Red Sox will be able to pull this one out, as they lost yesterday's game in the bottom of the 9th. Hevilla with a chance now to get his 2nd win in as many days. The Red Sox need a rally now, though. It'll be Remy, Rice, and Fisk. So they got the men up they want at the plate now. See if we can deliver here. Oh, come on, base hit. That triple looks nice, number 9. Come on, number 9. Oh. Range check on Guerrero. Come on, 1 through 6. Come on. Ah, nope. Guerrero gets in front of it. Come on, error. Ah, and he handles it for out number 1. So Jim Rice up now. He struck out 3 times in back-to-back days. Can he bust out here? Nope. As he grounds out to Guerrero. At least it wasn't a strikeout. So Red Sox down to their last out. Fisk started the game off with a 2-run homer. Since then he's been intentionally walked, and struck out. Can Fisk come through again? Come on, Fisk. And that's a fly ball to left. And the Red Sox, with another heartbreaking loss after leading late. And this is kind of turning into the 1978 season as it happened. The Red Sox with a huge lead on August 12th, I think it was. They had like a 12 or 13 game lead. I can't remember, but they ended up blowing it. And it's eerily looking like that. They didn't have, at least they didn't have the lead to blow, the division lead, but it's eerily similar, has their same feeling as 1978 did so far. So, so we'll see. Let's get the box score here. So another heartbreaking loss for the Red Sox late, as they cannot hold the lead. So once again, Hevilla gets the win, 9-1, 1 1/3 innings pitched. John Henry Johnson, 7 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 5 walks, 11 strikeouts. Bill Lee definitely deserved the better fate. 7 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed, 3 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Bill Campbell gets the loss. Pitches a 3rd of an inning. The big blow was a 3-run homer by Rico Cardi. Or was it a 2-run homer? No, 2-run homer by Rico Cardi. 1 hit, 2 runs. Only 1 of them was earned. So Stanley wasn't horrible. It just couldn't get it done. So for the Athletics, DeLone 1 for 4 with a run scored. Alston 1 for 3 with a run scored. Piccolo is a pinch hitter 0 for 1. Wallace came in at right field. Did not get an at bat. Mitchell Page 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Burke, left field, did not get an official at bat. Rico Carty was 1 for 4 with a 2-run shot. Duncan 2 for 4 with an RBI. Revering 1 for 4. Guerrero 1 for 3. Robinson 1 for 3 in his major league debut. And Edwards 0 for 3. For the Red Sox, Burleson 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored. Remy 0 for 5. Rice 0 for 5 as he strikes out 3 times again today after doing it yesterday. Carlton Fisk going to start in rare start in left field. 1 for 3 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Well, home run, 2-run homer. Evans 1 for 4 with a run scored. Scott 1 for 4. Bailey 1 for 3. Hobson 1 for 4 with an RBI. Montgomery 0 for 2, but with 2 intentional walks, which proved to be a great strategy for the Brew Crew. For the Athletics. So, player of the game, I think we're going to give to Rico Carty with his 2-run shot to put the Oakland Athletics on top. So the Oakland Athletics win 5-4. The Red Sox fall to 71-51. They were 77 and 45 coming into this game in the actual season, so they're now 6 games behind their pace. And to play the game, definitely Rico Carty with his 32nd home run of the season, besting his total of 31 for the actual season. So let's take a look at what's going on track for tomorrow and the current standings after today's games. So first we'll check out the standings. So with the loss now, Red Sox now 3.5 games behind. Milwaukee actually ended up winning and the Yankees losing, so Milwaukee's back in first by a game. The Yankees now a game behind. In the West, Kansas City leads California by 1 game. So let's check out tomorrow's action. In Game 3, the Red Sox trying to avoid a sweep in the series here. Red Sox really should be up 2-0 in the series, but unfortunately are not because of 2 late inning rallies by the Athletics. And let's see here. So Milwaukee's going to win big, 12-1. And the Yankees win. So the Red Sox are going to need to win to keep pace. 3.5 games behind. So tomorrow's matchups. It's going to be Dennis Eckersley on the hill. He'll try to stop the bleeding here. Against Matt Keogh of the Athletics. So take care, God bless, and we'll see you in the next video. 1978 Red Sox. Bye-bye now.